start. Very, very exciting to kasi each of us have customers, di ba? And why not focus on customer service, di ba? So our talk is all about customer service, like Viviamo Inc, Yesbizcore, SINE Haraya. SINE Haraya, yes. So the topic is all about CEO's best practices for excellent customer service. So why not start from the top? Diba? Ano yung mindset nila? We're gonna hear more about our panel. And to introduce them, next, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Darlyn Sandra Ty Nilo, founder and president of Viviamo Incorporated. Let's give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. You can take your seat. Next up, we have Gabby Go Balauag, CEO and president of Yesbizcore. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabby, take your seat. Thank you so much. And last but not the least, Hannah Laya R. Granda, Chief Operating Officer of SINE Haraya. Yes. All right. You can take your seats. Thank you so much. Eto na. Sabi ni Trixie, magtanong lang ako ng no holds barred eh. Di ba? Simplihan natin. Simplihan natin. Let's start with the experience, right? How did the business, what is the main impact of going to your business? Ano yung biggest impact na nadulot nila sa buhay niyo? Let's start from Hannah muna.
Okay, sige. Is this a question na parang how did it change my life, maybe?
Pwede rin.
Pwede.
Sige.
For me, I've never done anything besides doing business kasi, so it didn't exactly change my life. But I think when it comes to business, since I was groomed by my parents to really go into business and make jobs for people, hindi siya madali. Hindi siya madali, but I realize now na yung the kind of life na gusto ko, happy ako. So, it's because pag nag-business ka, in my case, I have 2 kids. I work from home. So, I get to be with my kids when they need me. I get to see them grow up. And also business, I think it's the same naman for jobs eh. It's just iba yung path na tinake ko, which is magnegosyo. Gusto ko, sarili ko yung negosyo na pinagtatrabahuhan ko. But it also gave me the life I have. It provided for my family. So, it provided for my travels. It provides for my hobbies, for the food I want to eat. So, for me, yung kind of life I have is because of my business.
Ang saya naman nun. And you did say that it's been ever since, di ba? Pero kailan ka nagsimulang mag-take on ng big responsibilities?
As a business owner.
As a business owner, yes. Na, okay, life-changing decisions na ang ginagawa ko. How far are you in the business when you felt that?
To be honest, I started yung business 2012.
Ah,
So, it's been a long time. But for the longest time, I was working on my own and then I outsourced. Parang nag-hire ako ng other people to parang tugunan yung mga pangangailangan ng clients. To be honest, last year kami nag-start mag-incorporate, ni-register namin biglang may BIR, may registration papers. And then only this year, January, we hired our first employee na talagang regular. Sabi ko, oh my gosh, this is it. Ito yung once nagkaroon ka ng regular employee, I think the others would agree, bigla kang nakatali na ako sa lahat ng desisyon ko. Kailangan ko siyang sweldohan, hindi pwedeng hindi. Pag na-regularize siya, may benefits siya. Tapos suddenly, nung una, yun nga sabi ko, 'di ba, yung business nabuhay ako. But now the business binubuhay iba. So yung responsibility sobrang mabigat pero masarap na masakit na medyo sadista yung dating. Medyo gusto mo siya na problema kasi iniisip mo, anong pwede ko gawin next month, next week para mas tumagal pa yung trabaho ng mga tao, mas dumami pa yung mga tao. More of yun siguro.
ang galing, no? May commitment outside of your family, di ba? A lot of you can relate, right? Raise your hand if you can relate to employees, regular man o hindi, right? Now, Sir Gabby.
Good afternoon, Chris.
Good afternoon. Kinabahan bigla. De, joke lang. Sabi kasi I got you, di ba? Ikaw naman, what was the biggest impact of the business in your life?
Good afternoon, everyone. One word to answer the question, it's significance. Especially in my line of business, which is training, learning and development. Alam niyo po yung spark sa mata kapag nasa training room ka tapos may ine-explain ka na concept, tapos naintindihan nila. Makikita mo yun sa mata nila naggo-glow. Ang sobrang sarap sa pakiramdam. And the impact nun is you know that you're changing lives and touching lives and transforming lives. Wala siyang equivalent na halaga or payment. So more than of course the remuneration, that kind of satisfaction, yun yung sobrang laking impact. And of course, in the long run, when you get to transform companies one person at a time, the feeling is super. It's heaven.
Okay, ang ganda nun heaven. Can you tell us a heaven story na wow, or top of mind lang like a life that, uy, I made an impact. I made a change in this person's life. Do you recall a certain story that happened recently?
Sure. I think this was in June this year. We were invited again by one accounting firm, and they are doing what do you call that? Outsource accounting. So it's the operations really is in US, pero they are here doing work from home. Last year, we conducted their leadership program in Sofitel with only less than 15 people. When we were invited again this June, and this time it's in Tagaytay, we were welcomed by the same people and we were told na, Sir Gabby, we're so happy to inform you that after our training, the company grew by 500%.
500.
And they are already at 60 from less than 20. So, ang galing-galing nung ganong pakiramdam na they acknowledge, they recognize the level of support that we extend to them. Kasi with us in Yesbizcore, we always believe that we can empower people to the core. So we don't just provide training and it's off the shelf. We really do training together with the HR so we can, give them what they really need, not just what they want. I think that's it,
Ang
Chris.
galing. Naipasok niya yung ano, no? Naipasok niya yung tagline nila or yung motto, to the core. Yes, biz core. Ang galing. I love that. I love that. Thank you. Thank you so much. No, it really empowers you to do more if what you do creates an impact, 'di ba? Now, Miss Darlene. Yes. Okay. Simple lang naman. Ayan, same thing. Same thing tayo. Ay, gumagana naman. Yeah.
Okay na?
Yan. Ano yung impact ng business mo sa buhay mo personally?
Yeah. So, I think I'm the oldest entrepreneur here. My business is 19 years old. So,
Bago ang lahat, palakpakan naman natin yung 19 years. Grabe yon.
19 years ago, when I started the business, I think the biggest impact it had for me was giving me a sense of purpose. So, kung may one word siya of significance, the one word is a Japanese word. It's called ikigai. So it's finding what do you want to wake up for in the morning and having that balance. So for me, it was that the business, Viviamo, the Beldager Power Planner, it gave me that sense of purpose. Because ever since, I think I already also had it when I was still in grade school, high school, parang I always wanted people to meet their potential. So when you have a business, it's not just your potential that you try to raise, it's also the potential of your whole team, right? And also the customers that you touch. So we had the privilege to be able to touch many lives for the users of the Beldager Power Planner and the other products that we've created since then.
Isa na ako sa mga na-touch nun. I know it's intended for a different market, but I use it. Before I did, right? There are
Meron
things.
namang ano, yung mga Navi, everything is possible.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree. Now with that, ang follow-up question ko sa iyo, ma'am, is Darlene, what do you think is, I mean, how do you find out the lives that you touch? Kasi this is mainly users that you don't meet, right?
Yes.
Unlike our other business owners, eto hindi mo sila nakikita na ginagamit nila. Paano mo nalalaman yan? Or paano ka na-empower ng usage nito? What is your measure or kung ano man?
The best is actually meeting them in person. Like sometimes they don't recognize me kasi hindi naman ako sobrang lumalabas, especially in the early years of the business. So, one favorite story that I have is actually nagde-deliver ako sa bookstore. Personally, especially the early years, eh. Tapos yung pagbaba ko, meron talagang Bella who approached me and said, "Oh my God, kayo gumagawa ng BDJ," and so on. Tapos sobrang siyang excited and she was just sharing how it created an impact in her life. And then from time to time, I would meet business owners who would say that the planners that we've created actually inspired them to create their own businesses. So, they're different iba advertising agency, expanded in this and that. And I feel really good and happy about it. Kasi syempre when we create products and services, generally medyo yung purpose mo lang is sana makatulong. And you don't really necessarily intend or imagine that it would have an impact in terms of changing their life, as you mentioned.
Ang galing, no? I mean, to what degree, hindi mo alam. Akala mo, meron lang maliit na nangyayari. Uy, maayos na yung buhay niya. Yung pala, uy, yumaman siya bigla. Because of planning, right? Ang ganda nun. I'm sure that you guys we may start small, but eventually we'll get there sa mga CEOs natin. Now, one more question. Um, para sa isang CEO, we want to hear from you the best practices, right? If someone is to put up their business, kanina may na-interview ako kanina na less than 6 months. Actually, raise of hand, sino less than 6 months dito? 1, 2, all right. Who's less than a year? Less than a year? 1, 2, 3, okay. Less than 5 years. Less than 5 years in business. Maraming, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. 6. Marami rin to, okay. 19 years? How many years, ma'am? Hannah? Yung kabuuan. Hindi na mabilang. Matagal, alright. 12 years, alright. Sir Gabby?
We're turning 10 in January next year.
Nice. 10, 12, 19. Okay, anong may papayo nyo sa isang nagsisimula pa lang or who is currently struggling to hold on to their business? Okay. So, sa'yo na muna, Hannah.
Siguro ang advice ko is, can it be two but short?
Go ahead. Yeah, please.
Siguro the first one is always renew yung right mindset. So always remember now when you entered business, you didn't expect naman na it will be easy or na quick rich na scheme siya, 'di ba? So when we entered business, we wanted to dedicate our life working towards something we own, towards something we grow. So it's something na will take a lot of time. So whenever you're going through that phase, ang business kasi, ang feeling ko, siguro sa mindset ko si business matakaw siya. Matakaw siya. So kasi gusto mo siya maging cash cow, 'di ba? Gusto mo siya maging gatasang baka someday. Gusto mo yun yung goal eh, na you will retire. It will provide for your grandchildren. Kung yun ang goal mo, ibig sabihin, right now, kumakain siya ng kumakain, matakaw siya. But every time you feel like, parang pinakain ko na siya ng enough, lalaki na naman siya, mag-expand na naman siya, tapos tatakaw na naman siya ulit. So whenever you feel that struggle na parang nahihirapan ako sa negosyo. Rest assured, it's because lumaki na naman siya. Meron na naman siyang new demand kasi it's growing somewhere towards something na later on you're going in the right direction kasi later on magiging gatasang baka na siya. It will provide for your children and your children's children. So yung first advice ko is ilagay niyo yung tamang mindset na yon. Kaya siya mahirap kasi ganun talaga siya. kasi dun tayo papunta eh. Yun naman yung pinapangarap natin eh. So, mag-rest assured ka lang na papunta ka dun. My second advice would be always talk to your customers. This is something, despite being an advertising and marketing company, we did very late. Kasi I did a lot of research. Hindi naman dahil inassume namin alam na namin lahat. It's just nakakaligtaan natin or minsan nahihiya. So honestly, transparency lang, introvert po talaga ako. Hindi ko alam ba't ako nasa industry na 'to. So meron akong fear na kausapin yung customer, but promise if you just do it, you will learn so much. It can be bad feedback pero it will help you grow. It can be good feedback tapos it will inspire you to do better and more, 'di ba? Or it can be referral. As small as, "Ma'am, pwede ba kitang makausap? Kamusta po yung service namin? Ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. Ma'am, baka may kilala ka, magustuhan din yung service." So, what is there to lose? You either be inspired, you learn to be better because of bad feedback, or you get referral. So, bakit ka natatakot kausapin yung customer? So, that's my second advice. Talk to your customers in the whole process and lalong-lalo na after the service. Kasi si customer, bumili na sa'yo yan eh. So, mataas ang chance na babalik siya. So, wag yung parang, okay, next customer, next customer. Hindi siya ganon. Balikan nyo ng balikan si dating customer. You gain good feedback, bad feedback, referral, or, you will earn a loyal customer in the long run. So, yun lang.
Ang ganda nun, no? Any feedback is good feedback. Nice. A round of applause for that answer. And meron ako narinig, I'm not sure if it would resonate with everyone. Pag tinatahak mo is puro kalaban, you're on the right track. Diba? Parang sa RPG, I'm a gamer myself. So pag nakikita mo, andito yung mga boss, mga kalaban, okay, tama to. Paparating ako sa bigger boss. Tama, di ba? So yan, struggles are challenges for our businesses, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Sir Gabby, how about you? Sa struggling, sige, recap ko. Struggling or struggling to hold on or starting lang ng business nila.
What's my advice?
What's your advice?
What's my advice? I also have two pieces of advice for all of you, especially for those of you who came from the corporate tapos nagustuhan nyo ng magtrabaho like me o mag-put up ng business. In the corporate, everything is done by department. But the moment you put up your own business, you will realize ikaw ang finance, ikaw ang marketing, ikaw ang HR, mamaya ikaw ang IT. You're doing everything by yourselves. Be flexible. Darating din yung time na yung company mo, sabihin mo sa katabi mo, sige nga, find your partner, sabihin mo sa katabi mo, yung company mo, magkakaiba't ibang department in time. Darating din tayo dyan, okay? But for now, be flexible. Enjoy the time that you have learning everything that needs to be done per department so that when you grow, you know what to teach people who are joining your team. Number one, flexibility. Number two, tayo as a third world country, lagi natin iniisip no na lagi natin nababasa sa Facebook. I don't know if you've included this in your journal. Do what you love. Ang sarap pakinggan, right? Do what you love. But as a person living in a third world country, we don't always have the leisure of doing that.
Correct.
Hindi sa lahat ng pagkakataon, we can do what we love. Pero, you can always love what you do. Ulitin ko po you cannot always do what you love, but you can always love what you do. Subukan niyo pong maghugas ng pinggan, tas ayaw niyo yun. Di ba ang hirap? Ganon din sa trabaho, ganon din sa business. If you don't love your business, it's so difficult to do your business. So for your business to succeed, love it, and you will see the fruit after some time. So those are my two things.
Grabe. Resonating, di ba? Thank you so much. Lalo na dun sa do what you love para sa akin. I mean, I love magic, I love hosting. That's why I made it my business. Pero not always do you love that.
Correct.
Lalo na pag puyat ka, na walang tulog. Like right now, but I love what I do. Thank you, Trixie, for this opportunity. Pero yun nga, thank you guys, di ba? There are challenges, there are days na ayokong pumasok. But the moment you show up, di ba? The moment you show up, okay, it's showing love for your business. Yan. Grabe. Now, 19 years. What do we have?
Magdadagdag ako tatlo kasi pangatlo inspired by Gabby.
Oy,
So yung first, I learned this in the pandemic, and so if it's struggling, so this is sales is vanity. Cash, I'm sorry, cash is king. Narinig na yung cash is king, 'di ba? So pag sales, pag binabantay mo yung sales, it's actually vanity. Okay? But the number three, the third is profits are sanity, is sanity. So, if feeling nyo nasisiraan kayo sa negosyo nyo, it's probably because you don't have profits. So, sometimes, hinahabol natin, sales, sales, sales. Right? Tapos, sasabihin natin, bakit may sales naman? Pero stress na stress ako. And the answer is likely you don't have enough profits. So what's the lesson there? You have to monitor your numbers. It's a business. You're not doing a business to lose money. You're doing a business to earn at least your basic salary, right? To support your family. So, that's the important thing. Siyempre, ayaw mo siyang maging mabigat. That's why you want it to balance it with the things that you love and grounding it with your purpose. Why is this important to me, right? But bottom line, the reality is, as a third world country tayo, reality is, may mga bills tayong kailangang bayaran, may mga tao tayong kailangang sweldohan. That's part of it. You have to know your numbers. Number two, related to that, something related to actually what Hannah said earlier, is that don't fall in love with your product. So when you listen to your customers, even look at the competitors, do not fall in love with your product. Kasi minsan, sa sobrang obsessed tayo na ito talaga yung best product or service in the whole world, hindi tayo nagiging flexible. So, the product or the service, you need to be able to adjust it so that it can meet what the market needs. Right? Kasi kung ano pagpipilitin natin, for example, yung presyo na gusto nyo para may profit, pero wala namang bibili. Wala din. So you have to balance those two. And that's part of doing business. The number three, inspired by Gabby. Sabi niya kanina, diba, yes, you have to do everything. But one of the biggest lessons I have in entrepreneurship is learn how to build a team the soonest that you can. Because you can never do it alone. You have so many Superman, Superwoman out there, 'di ba, supporting your family, yung buong angkan, buhat niyo na, 'di ba? Dakilang atit kuya. But the truth is, it comes with a cost. And you can only go as far if you're doing it alone. You need a team. And for me personally, it's a hard lesson kasi constant siya eh. It's not na, okay, this year I have the best team. Tapos, next month, iba. Next month, iba na naman. Adjust ulit. But that's part of the process. Now, you build a team to support you. You have a product that you're grounded, you're clear what it is, and yet, it's flexible. You don't fall in love with it, meaning open ka for feedback. Hindi ka hurt kung sinabi na ang pangit ng product mo. And number one, of course, do your numbers properly.
alright. Gusto niyo yung sagot na yon? Thank you so much. Lalo sa numbers, no? Alam mo talagang ma-journal. Ma-journal si Madam. Grabe, gusto ko na in a way na summarize mo yung mga sagot din eh, 'di ba? And combine it with your own experience and insights. Maraming salamat Gusto ko yun sa product din, eh. Why not kung ikaw lang din ang ano mo, ang number one customer mo, eh, ikaw na lang mag-feedback din sa sarili mo, 'di ba? Gusto ko yun, gusto ko yun, I love it. Kaya nga, guys, alright, continuous improvement, alright? You have quality products right now, quality services, improve on them through feedback, 'di ba? Now, eto naman about the convention. Simplihan natin, about the convention, how do you like it so far? Gabby, ikaw muna.
Nag-uusap kami sa baba kanina and we said this is our first time to join Expo. And so far, I love the energy of the people. Alam mo, yung energy ni Trixie, parang ano, nare-replicate at namo-multiply niya sa lahat ng mga tao. Parang ang dami-dami kong Trixie nakikita. So this is the energy of the Expo. So para sa lahat, congratulations. I love the vibe. Good job.
Nice. Uh, Darlene, ikaw naman.
So sa akin, I like what you did earlier regarding encouraging people to get flyers and calling cards. So sometimes, yung mga tao, parang kalaban ko to, competition ko to. Merong isang quote, "The rising tide raises all boats." Meaning, kung tumaas yung tide, tataas din lahat ng boats, 'di ba? So minsan, in your industry, you kind of have to work with your competitors. So tumaas yung buong category. So network as much as you can, get to know each other. Of course, due diligence pa din. Hindi naman katabi mo lang business partner na tayo kaagad. But just meet as many people as you want. And I agree, Trixie has that very loving energy of just connecting people.
Nice. Game, Hannah.
Sa amin naman, again, first time namin. So, in 12 years, first time namin na go out of our box. So, because I'm an online marketing and advertising company, we've always been doing online marketing and advertising then. So, this is the first time we really took a risk to really step out of our box. Tas grabe, grabe. Why haven't we been doing this for a long time? Ang dami naming na-lose na time. Kasi common problem, even when I started business, saan ko ba hahanapin yung customer? Yun yung tanong, eh, sino bang bibili nito? Eh, ang dami ng meron sa industry, saan hahanapin? Andito pala kayong lahat, guys. Nice to meet you all. So I love it, everybody's friendly, and I agree, no, Miss Dar, kasi even the competitors that we have now, ang dami na naming plano mag-collaborate. Because there's always a way for us to work together, and dito namin nahanap yun sa PhilSME. So thank you so much.
Nice. 'Di ba? Ang keyword natin doon, synergy. 'Di ba? You can be competitors but synergize on a certain market. 'Di ba? Thank you so much. Now, since alam na natin yung experience ninyo, we want to know what's next. What are they gonna look forward to for, let's start with Viviamo.
Look forward in our company.
Yes. What's next?
What's next for us? So we recently announced in our social media the 19th edition of the Belle de Jour Power Planner. And it's a partnership this year with She Talks Asia. So the Belle de Jour Power Planner is a planner for women. Kaya yung sinabi mo, tama nga siya. It's really, we're targeting women because this has been one of my personal advocacies when I started. It's really to empower women to live life to the fullest. And what's different this year, other than the regular coupons that we have, is that we featured content from the Beijing platform for action. So ito yung areas na may focus on how we can help women elevate, following the theme of empowered women empower. Tapos, I guess one of the reasons why we're also here is what people don't know about our company is gumagawa rin kami ng iba't ibang merchandise or corporate gifts for different brands. So, my passion is product development. So, not on the design of the drawing, but on the how do you create or design a product. So, we do that service for different clients na gustong maghanap ng ways to sell merchandise on top of their services and products.
Nice. Thank you so much. Alam niyo na, mamaya tatanungin natin yung social.
Ay, may dagdag ako.
Go.
On December 7, we're also doing a goal-setting workshop for entrepreneurs. We haven't announced it in our social media, but if you guys want, we're gonna do that.
Exclusive ang announcement. Nice. So, goal setting sa mga wala pang 2025 goals, eto na yon, right? Thank you so much, Darlene. Hannah, ikaw muna bago natin puntahan si Gabby. Yes.
Okay, so for SINE HARAYA, if you register or reserve your booking, if anybody has a business and you need help, especially SMEs, so we have a 70% off promo right now, but only for PhilSME, so it lasts until tomorrow. You can book until February 2025, so no pressure if hindi pa kayo decided. But also please, we also started our own channel called Success Stories HQ. I-interviewin din namin silang dalawa later. So if you want to learn more advice coming from real entrepreneurs, from the mouths of people na talagang nag-struggle pero nag-survive in business, it's in our channel Success Stories HQ on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Ayan.
Thank you so much.
Maraming salamat. Alam niyo na ang hahanapin. Next, Sir Gabby, what's next for Yesbizcore?
Next for Yesbizcore. In Yesbizcore, growth is organic. Pre-pandemic, we were able to push our limits. We were able to conduct a team building for an international accounting firm for I think 800 people. And just this year, we thought that was the best that we could do. But May this year, we were able to conduct training for 2,400 people for one company. So growth is very organic and yes, and that's why in gratitude for our 10th year this January, we have scheduled free online training sessions all year round next year for 2025 in celebration of our 10th year. So if you're interested to enroll in any of those free trainings all year round, please visit our booth, sign up there. If hindi nyo makita yung gusto nyong training program, we can do it for you, we can design it for you. And at the outset, you can spin the wheel and kung meron kayo, kung ano yung makuha yung discount doon, you can use that discount in the future within 2025. So kahit hindi pa kayo sure kung ano yung gusto nyong program, just spin the wheel in our booth, M23, and we can use that discount for the entire year next year. So,
Grabe, ang generous naman ng mga CEO natin. Palakpakan naman natin sila. Well, thank you so much. Now check out Viviamo, SINE HARAYA, and Yesbizcore. You have booths, so visit them, interact with them. Thank you so much. Palakpakan natin Darlyn Sandra Ty Nilo, Hannah Laya Granda, and Gabby Go Balauag. Muntik na mawali. But thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.